Welcome back to today's video. We are going to be testing out a new foundation that is coming out from NARS. I was going through some PR boxes and they sent over some foundation with some other face products. And you guys know, if you watched my haul video, I believe I talked about it. I think I talked about it in one of my haul videos, but I mentioned that I wanted to start off the new year using a bunch of new foundations and kind of just revamping my foundation area, just kind of getting some new foundations, getting rid of old ones. So when I saw that they had sent over some foundations, I was like, perfect time to try it out. It is a brand new foundation. It is the light reflecting foundation that will be available January 13th at Sephora and January 14th at narscosmetics.com. It is supposed to be a makeup skin hybrid that instantly blurs the look of blemishes, dark spots, redness, and textured skin. It says this is a medium and buildable coverage. It is a natural finish. It's breathable, all day wear, 36 shades, and it's supposed to be suited for most skin types, and it even says sensitive skin. They did send over 3 shades. I'm hoping one of the shades match, if not maybe more, but we'll do a little bit of concocting, kind of mix up something. And then they also did send over a couple of their products. They sent over this translucent light reflecting setting powder, as well as the NARS light reflecting setting powder, loose powder in Shore. This is the only product that I have looked at so far that has me a little bit nervous that it's going to work on me, because it is very, very dark, and I am not this dark right now. Maybe in the summer this will work out, but we'll give this a little bit of a shot. I'm a little nervous. If not, I have something else that will work just to kind of set everything. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit of chapstick on my lips. I'm gonna be using this Ilia lip wrap hydration. So these are the 3 shades: Punjab, Stromboli, and then the very bottom shade is Sahel. I apologize in advance if I totally butchered those. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I actually want to say that I believe right now my closest match might actually be this top one, which is a Punjab. I don't know if you can see. I think this middle one is actually gonna be the closest shade. Wow, I was not expecting that. So that is the shade Stromboli. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with that shade. Right now I do have a little bit of dryness from my medication, so I do want to hydrate my skin just a little bit. I am gonna be going in with the Fenty Beauty Primer. This is the Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. Really kind of rub it in. Hopefully my brows don't come off. Right now I am still working on the Rare Beauty. This is the Pro Diffusing Primer. So far, it's been doing okay. It hasn't been the best at minimizing my pores. I've been working with this product for a few months now, but I do like how quickly it absorbs into the skin, which has been a really nice thing. I'm gonna start off with the brush first. This is the BK Beauty 106, much smaller, but I love, love, love this brush. It's so freaking good. They have a lot of really great brushes, and they have some lip liners and lipsticks that are ooh, this might be a little dark for me, and I'm a little worried that if it oxidizes, it's going to be very obvious. Are we feeling like it's a little dark? I feel like it's dark, don't you? We're gonna go over it with the first one, and I'm actually gonna take just a little bit on top of this other foundation. I'm gonna do one more layer. Easy to blend, which is nice. It's not drying quickly. I think you guys can see that. So it gives you a little bit of time to work with. We're gonna put that on. Use a sponge to kind of keep it in one spot. That seems to be a little bit better. There we go. I think you gotta let it sit in between applications. There's the key. I think the third application really worked. So in between applications, you really need to let this sit for just a few seconds before you go in with that second application, because that second to third application I applied, I really got the coverage that I was looking for. I'm gonna go in with the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS. This is in medium number 2, which is called Ginger. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my trusty Airspun for today. I'm gonna take some of this light reflecting powder, and I'm gonna set my chin area with it and set my forehead. You can still see that it's dry here on my forehead. We're gonna attempt to use this and then finish off the face. Let me go ahead and do underneath the eyes really quickly. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna work. I'm probably gonna have to go and buy like a lighter shade. but it is a very, very fine powder, which is nice. Very nice, and it's not super pigmented when I touch it. Let's see what happens. First on my forehead, because I feel like the forehead is the most forgivable. Let's bring it over to the cheeks. Oh, there really isn't. Not really a fan of how my skin is looking right now. It doesn't look any better with the powder. I can still see, like, you know, spots and stuff. I am gonna go in and bronze up the skin. I'm gonna try out and use the Vallarta. This is the Vallarta Matte by NARS. Doing a really crappy job on my nose contour, but the focus is not my nose. I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath blush that I just picked up, and it's very light. I thought it was gonna be way more pigmented. Now that I have everything on top of my foundation, I feel like it looks much better. It is 10:30 in the morning. I have a full day of stuff to get through. It looks good. I think it looks good, but we're gonna continue on. I could definitely have put on some lashes today, but it is what it is. I am back with my second check-in a little bit later than what I had planned. It is 5:45. I'm showing you guys like you guys can see. Can't see anything. So for a little bit of time that I had to put a mask on, I thought it did a really good job. I can definitely see that it's already gone, like on my nose right here, and normal cheek right here and above my lip. It is, I don't know if you can see, but right in here, it's already starting to break up a little bit more. You can definitely see it kind of just peeling apart there. It's starting to peel away here too. I mean, everything looks very accentuated. Everything looks very glowy and blended in. For a 7-hour checkup really quickly, it's held up really, really well. Let's go ahead and finish up the rest of this video, and I will see you guys in a few hours. It is 8:45 in the evening, and you can see that it is finally starting to peel off, but I have been laying down, I've been playing with the puppy, been kind of rubbing my hair and stuff, so it is starting to fade away. I really want to do this again with day 2, but I want to try the lighter foundation, and I want to try it using like a pressed powder that I would normally use. Let's see how day 2 works, but here is a close-up of what you can see if you guys wanted to see really quickly. It's definitely like breaking up right here now. It is breaking up here. It's all gone on my nose. It's all gone down here. My forehead, it's all gone. Again, you can see where it was, where it came off there. Let's give it a shot tomorrow. I will see you guys first thing bright and early tomorrow, and we'll try it again. Welcome back to day 2, you guys. We are going to be testing out the foundation again. Today we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to actually use this by itself. This is Punjab. We are going to be using primers, but I also want to try spot concealing beforehand. Yesterday, I just was not impressed with it. I'm hoping that by doing these things, it'll look a little bit better, and we're crossing our fingers. I'm going to use the same primers that I used yesterday. The Fenty Beauty for my entire face, just to add some hydration, especially right here on my forehead, and then especially on my chin. I really love my hair, but like if I move my head a little too much, look, it looks like I have a big old head right here. I just don't like the way it sits. Like I want it to sit like this. I'm going to try the creamy concealer. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. I find this to be a little bit hydrating, so I don't feel like it sticks to any dry patches, and I know I have some dry spots right there. I'm going to use my brush for this. I'm going to go in with the brush that I used yesterday, which is the BK Beauty 106. So let's go ahead and start here. I always feel like when I don't have to do my eyeshadow, my makeup routine is super quick. Do you ever feel that way? Blend out the forehead first. Yeah, this might be the perfect match. Lately, I've been trying to go like a shade darker because I always feel like whenever I pick shades out for my foundation, they're too light. Make sure I blend that out down here. I forgot to do that yesterday. Definitely has the luminosity look to it. I'm just gonna use whatever's left over and just go over my eyes really quickly. Let me go ahead and try to help this set a little bit. Especially on the cheek area, because that's where I need the most help. We're moving on to layer 2. Oh wow, my forehead looks so much better. It's definitely got that luminosity to it though, which we're definitely gonna have to set that. But you can definitely see just how much more coverage it got. Super dewy. So that's layer number 2. Fanning this out is really helping kind of get everything to settle down a little bit better. Now that that's been set just a little bit better, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealing routine again. I am going to be going in with the Hourglass. So I look like a completely crazy person right now. I did go in with the Airspun. The boring part is done. The eyes are done, brows are done. We're gonna go ahead and set the foundation. We're gonna use the Fenty Beauty. I use the Pro Filter powder in shade number 260. I love this powder. I feel like it does a really great job at setting it without feeling sticky. I'm gonna go in with my normal routine. I'm gonna use Vallarta, the matte, to do the rest of my face. Like this, pinch it, and just lightly sweep it across my eyelid like that. I find it works really nicely. I actually like the way, like in the summer, I'll do that a lot. I feel like looks way better today. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Pat McGrath set that I purchased in my Sephora haul. It has the lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss. The lip liner, the lipstick, the gloss, the whole trio right here, it just melts. Really like to get more of these. So it is 11:16. It looks so much better today than yesterday. I think today we're focusing on the skin, and I definitely feel like this shade is the shade for me. Yesterday in comparison to today, I still feel the same way. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a whole lot of makeup right now. The feel of the foundation itself is very nice on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy, especially adding like powders and stuff on top of it. Still looks really good. So I will see you guys back here in a few hours. So it is 3:21. I am back with my midday check-in. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with. I'm going to scoot in a little closer here. It has worn off really well right in the chin area. That's actually the first place where it started wearing out really well. My forehead looks better. Everything right here is still sticking. My nose looks a lot better than it did yesterday. And I have been sniffling just because I've been outside for the last like hour or so, and it's only 20 degrees. So my nose is very red. It started running. So I have been going like this quite a bit. So the fact that there is makeup still on it is pretty impressive. In the spots yesterday where it all broke apart, it's actually holding up pretty decent. So we're gonna continue on. I will see you guys in a few hours, and I'll see you then. So it's almost 9 o'clock at night, you guys. I was noticing that by the end of the day, I figured that, you know, a lot of this is starting to fade away already, and it is, my skin is starting to peek through. My forehead is now sticky right here, and you can see it breaking up really well. Let me see if I can turn down the lighting so you guys can see. My forehead is so shiny. I don't know if you can see it, but it is breaking up really nicely right here. It's really sticky. My chin is gone. Everything that was on my chin is now not there. My nose, but we knew that going into it, that, you know, my nose would be a problem. And then right here, my puppy Nova, she got me really good here on the chin, so she kind of wiped some of this off. But this is definitely a light to medium foundation. I would say that if you have a lot more problems on your skin that you were trying to conceal, this foundation is not going to work for you. I am a little disappointed by the claims on it, just because I feel like there was a lot of claims and I personally did not see it, but that doesn't mean that you might not see the claims. I can see this being a good mixing foundation, but I feel like this would actually be a good one to mix with the matte, the soft matte foundation from NARS, because sometimes I feel like that one's a little too matte, and it's very good at just showing everything if your skin is not hydrated well enough. So I actually could see this being a very good mixing foundation with it, kind of pairing those two together. If you are in the market of something that is lighter weight, if you like something that's going to have a little bit more luminosity to it, if you are a fan of NARS, you might like this one. That is what my thoughts are so far. I will definitely keep you guys in the loop on how I feel. All right, I'm rambling. I'm going to stop. I just want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you still enjoy foundation reviews. And if you guys want to see an updated foundation routine, let me know. I know that's pretty similar to my last one, but I changed a couple of things here and there, kind of how I do my complexion. I will see you guys all later. Have a good night. Bye.